So the googly eyes. My thought is that although I love the googly feature, I mean seriously, I don't want him to be staring down all the time. And then when I mentioned keeping them in one place, you know, like in our reference photo, this is gonna be a giant Forky, by the way. But you guys had some opinions. One thought that came up a lot is that there was a spring attached to the black pupil, making it so that it wiggles but always bounces back into place. That's a cool idea. There was also magnets, basically having it so it could stay in one place but be wiggly if you wanted it to be. Both of these are great options, but the struggle that I have is that I'm not going to be picking him up and shaking him all around. The only time they'd be googly is during transport, which would be fun, obviously, but I don't want to be rocking him back and forth all the time, risking damage. But there was one other idea that came up in the comments, and it sounded pretty fun. Some people talked about a clock mechanism, making it so his eyes could move, and if you haven't already noticed, I may have tested it. And of course, randomly I had some on hand because I'm always making things, so I don't even know why I got these. But I had to see what it looked like. Now this is a smaller one, which is different than what I'm gonna use on him, but seriously, you get the gist of it. The cool thing is that although it's on the second hand, so it does one full rotation a minute, it moves smoothly. If you only knew how many times I had to say that, I tried to say smooth moving, it just didn't work. Smooth moving one. It's the smooth moving one. Oh my goodness, that's so much better. Okay, sorry. But it's not the snappy one. Like tick, 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 tick. So I'm thinking it's a pretty fun idea. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now, I wasn't dainty with this one. So if you were to look closely, you'd see that I kind of destroyed it. But I was just seeing if it could be done and how I would do it. I just built it out by adding some stuff on the back. I had to operate on the plastic, and then I filled it with a foam board. If I end up moving forward with the idea, I'll be a little nicer to it. I just threw it together, used painter's tape. That way I didn't damage the mechanism. But what do you guys think? Fun? I think so, because they'd always be facing the same direction. And they'd be moving ever so slightly. It's fantastic. Let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching and stay crafty.